My dear friends, let's talk today about what worries many of us after 50, 60, and sometimes even 70 years. Why, despite trying to eat right, go to the gym, walk, and even exercise, do our muscles still get weaker? Why is it so hard to climb stairs? Why do we lose strength, even though we seem to be doing everything right? The answer, oddly enough, isn't in the amount of protein or the amount of exercise. The key to maintaining strength lies in collagen, which even doctors and trainers often forget about. We're used to thinking that muscle is built from protein, and that's true. But here's what's often overlooked. Without collagen, protein can't build muscle. Collagen is the scaffold, the reinforcing mesh that holds our muscles, tendons, and joints together. Without it, the body simply can't utilize even the highest quality protein properly. After 50 years, the production of natural collagen decreases sharply. The body can no longer renew muscle fibers at the same rate as before. Therefore, you can eat meat, eggs, cottage cheese, even take sports proteins, but your muscles will not grow. There is protein, but there is no foundation for it. Many people try to solve this problem by buying collagen supplements. But there's another pitfall. Most powders and capsules on the market are hydrolyzed collagen without gelatin, meaning they lack the substance that makes it truly digestible. Such supplements may support the skin, but they are of little use for muscles and joints. When we talk about collagen, many people imagine jars of supplements or powders from the pharmacy. But real, live collagen isn't sold in a package. It's prepared at home, in an ordinary kitchen, from simple, readily available ingredients. Our ancestors knew this long before laboratories and sports nutrition emerged. They made broths, and thereby maintained joint health, strength, and mobility. The first and one of the most powerful sources is fish broth made from fish skin. 1 cup of this drink contains 12 to 15 grams of pure collagen. Most importantly, this marine collagen is absorbed by the body almost 1.5 times better than collagen from meat. Furthermore, it is rich in omega-3 fatty acids and selenium. These substances reduce muscle inflammation, strengthen blood vessels, and help tissues recover more quickly after exercise. It's easy to prepare. Take salmon or cod skin, rinse it, and cover it with 2 liters of water. Add a small piece of ginger, carrots, and a pinch of sea salt. Simmer on low heat for 2 or 3 hours. When the broth cools and becomes thick, almost gelatinous, this is a sign it's rich in collagen. Drink a cup of it in the morning, adding a little lemon juice. This drink is more energizing than coffee and works as a natural energy booster. The second source of collagen is chicken foot broth. Many people are wary of it, but chicken feet actually contain the highest amount of collagen and nutrients beneficial for joints. 1 cup of this broth contains up to 18 grams of collagen. It's rich in glucosamine and chondroitin, which help joints stay flexible and muscles elastic and strong. To make this broth, thoroughly clean the pores, cover them with water and bring to a boil. Skim off any foam, add the onion, carrot, bay leaf, and a little pepper. Simmer for 4 to 6 hours. Cool and strain. If the broth solidifies after cooling, it's rich and perfectly flavored. Add a little apple cider vinegar during simmering. This will help extract more collagen and minerals from the bones. You can drink this broth in the morning with a boiled egg, during the day as a base for a light soup, or in the evening on its own before bed. It not only strengthens muscles and joints, but also has a calming effect, helping you fall asleep. Now imagine, if you combine marine and chicken collagen, you'll get the perfect formula for health. Fish collagen acts quickly, restoring muscles after exercise, while chicken collagen provides long-term support, strengthening connective tissue and joints. This combination can be made into a double broth. To make this infusion, Use chicken feet and skin from one large fish. First, simmer the feet for about 3 hours, then add the fish skin and simmer for another hour and a half. The result is a thick amber broth with a subtle marine aroma. Drink it as a course, 1 cup a day for a month. After 2 to 3 weeks, you'll notice your joints have become more flexible and your muscles stronger. If you're looking for variety, you can make a light collagen breakfast. Beat 2 eggs and slowly whisk them into hot fish broth. The result is a smooth egg soup, light, nutritious, and very healthy. This breakfast is filling without being heavy, provides energy, and supports muscle tone. A good lunch option is vegetable soup made with chicken broth. Add some carrots, broccoli, green peas, and a pinch of turmeric. Cook briefly to retain the firmness of the vegetables. This soup reduces inflammation and promotes collagen production in the body. And for those who love cold dishes, there's a special treat: fish broth jelly. This is an old recipe our grandmothers used. Boil some concentrated fish broth, add a little salt and lemon juice. Pour into molds and refrigerate. In a few hours, you'll have a light, refreshing jelly, a natural source of gelatin and collagen. To get the most benefit from these dishes, it's important to remember a few simple rules. Cook broths for a long time over low heat. The slower the process, the more collagen is released into the liquid. Add a little acid. Lemon or vinegar help the body absorb collagen. Avoid aluminum pans as they react with the minerals. Glass or stainless steel cookware is better. Store the prepared broth in the refrigerator for up to 5 days or freeze in small portions. The key is to drink it regularly. Collagen doesn't work immediately, but gradually, so drink it every day, at least a cup. These simple recipes aren't just food. They're home remedies, time-tested. 1 glass of broth a day can jumpstart tissue repair, improve metabolism, and restore flexibility. Within a few weeks, you'll feel your joints move more easily, your muscles become firmer, and your body responds more confidently to movement. Don't look for miracle cures. Everything you need is already at hand. Place the pot on the stove and let it simmer gently, filling your home with the aroma of care. Let every sip remind you, self-care begins with simple yet wise habits, and collagen broth is one of them. Now let's talk about the typical mistakes that hinder even the most diligent people. Many people, especially older ones, sincerely try to do everything right. They make broths, drink collagen drinks, and watch their diet. But then they wonder, "Doctor, why aren't I feeling any results? Why are my muscles still weak, my joints still sore, and my energy levels aren't returning?" The cause is often not a lack of effort, but rather food combinations. There are several habits that negate the benefits of collagen. The first of them is white rice. It seems harmless, easily digestible, gentle on the stomach, and goes well with any dish. But it can be your collagen's biggest enemy. White rice has a very high glycemic index, higher than pure sugar. After consumption, blood sugar levels rise sharply, and insulin levels rise with it. At this point, the body stops using amino acids for their intended purpose. They're not used to build muscle, but are simply burned as fuel. Combining rice with collagen broths is even more dangerous. High temperatures and excess minerals, such as those found in fish and chicken, lead to the formation of glycation products, substances that damage muscle fibers and connective tissue. They literally glue protein structures together, making muscles tight and weak. If you're used to eating rice with broth, simply replace it. Buckwheat, pearl barley, quinoa, and brown rice. These foods don't interfere with collagen absorption and even improve metabolism. After a couple of weeks, you'll notice faster muscle recovery and better sleep. The second mistake is alcohol. Even a small amount, like a glass of wine or a shot of tincture before bed, dramatically reduces collagen's effectiveness. Alcohol blocks protein synthesis and inhibits the production of hormones responsible for tissue repair. If you drink in the evening and then drink broth in the morning, it will have almost no benefit. Your body simply won't be able to absorb it. Moreover, alcohol interferes with deep sleep, which is when the body repairs muscles and joints and produces collagen. If sleep is disrupted, growth hormone production drops sharply. This is why people, even those leading an active lifestyle, feel chronic fatigue if they allow themselves to drink alcohol in the evening. I had a case in my practice. An elderly man, a former construction worker, drank chicken broth every evening, followed by a shot of cognac to warm him up. 4 months later, he came back complaining of muscle pain, creaking joints, and no strength gains. When we eliminated the alcohol, after just 6 weeks, his strength improved by almost a quarter, and his tests showed an increase in muscle mass. Remember this simple rule. If you want to get the most out of collagen, take a 24-hour alcohol break. Let your body recover in peace. The third mistake is a love of smoked foods and especially bacon. What's wrong with a slice of flavorful bacon for breakfast? But the problem is that bacon is a source of nitrates, phosphates, and excess salt. Collagen broths are naturally rich in minerals. Combined, they create a chemical overload that increases blood pressure, causes swelling and inflammation. Furthermore, when bacon and broth are consumed together, nitrosamines are formed, substances that damage protein cells and interfere with the absorption of amino acids. The body is forced to expend energy on neutralizing toxins rather than on muscle recovery. I've seen dozens of people who saw no effect from collagen therapy simply because they added a slice of fried bacon to their broth every day. When they replaced the bacon with boiled chicken or baked fish, improvements were visible within 3 weeks. Inflammation decreased, swelling subsided, and their joints became more flexible. The bottom line is simple. Collagen is a delicate, living structure, and it must be treated with respect. If you feed your body the right foods, it will respond gratefully. However, if you combine the good with the bad, even the most expensive products won't help. So to make collagen really work, remember the 3 golden rules. Avoid eating white rice next to broth. Allow your body to absorb the amino acids without causing a sugar spike. Avoid drinking alcohol for at least 24 hours before and after collagen supplements to allow your body time to recover your muscles. And don't combine broths with smoked meats and bacon. Replace them with clean sources of protein: chicken, fish, eggs. These simple steps will change everything. You'll feel lighter, your mood will improve, and your energy will increase. Your muscles will become stronger, your joints more flexible, and your skin will become firmer. Many people think it's impossible to restore the body after 60, but science says otherwise. Our cells are capable of renewing themselves until the very last day of life. We just need to provide them with the necessary material for restoration and not interfere with this process. Collagen is precisely such a material. So if you want to feel true strength, simply remove what's holding you back. Eliminate the unnecessary, retain the useful, and in a short time, your body will tell you you're on the right path. Take care of yourself. Don't rush. Don't chase results. They will come if you're consistent. Your health doesn't start in the gym or the pharmacy. It starts in the kitchen with a pot of flavorful broth and your commitment to nourishing your body properly. Now you know not only where to get collagen, but also what to avoid. It remains to be seen how to integrate this into everyday life. Optimally, drink 1 cup of broth per day. You can take it in the morning instead of coffee or in the evening as a light dinner. For variety, add some herbs, pieces of vegetables, a drop of lemon juice. If you are making soup, use broth as a base. This way, you will get both a familiar dish and a healing effect. Try to get at least 15 grams of collagen per day. This is the minimum dose for muscle recovery after age 60. And if you do gymnastics, work in the garden, you can take more, up to 20 grams. There is one more important point. Collagen is better absorbed with vitamin C. Therefore, add some lemon, kiwi, bell pepper, anything rich in vitamin C to your diet. It helps your body convert collagen into strong fibers. Now let's look at all this from a different angle. Collagen is more than just a protein. It's a symbol of youth. It is responsible not only for muscles, but also for the skin, blood vessels, ligaments, and vision. When it is lacking, a person feels tired, joints creak, skin loses elasticity, and blood vessels become fragile. But once you add collagen back into your diet, your body begins to rejuvenate from the inside out. I often tell my patients, you don't need any miracle pills. Just give your body back what it naturally produced when you were young. Collagen is the very building substance that makes us strong, flexible, and energetic. Even if you are over 70, it is not too late to start. Research shows that muscles respond to proper nutrition at any age. After 3 to 4 weeks of regular consumption of natural broths, people begin to feel lighter, strength returns, and their gait becomes more confident. And after 2 to 3 months, even blood test results change. Inflammation decreases, metabolism improves, and blood pressure evens out. And most importantly, that feeling of cheerfulness that we all remember from our youth appears. I often hear, "Doctor, is it really that simple? Just some broth?" Yes, sometimes everything ingenious is simple. Our grandmothers and great-grandmothers knew this. They didn't throw away the skin, bones, or pores. Everything went into the pot. And they lived long, with strong legs, strong arms, and healthy joints. Today, science only confirms what they intuitively understood. Therefore, my dears, if you want to maintain your muscles, strength, and joint health, don't chase after trendy supplements. Start simple. Introduce collagen broths into your diet. Eliminate unhealthy combinations. Add vitamin C, and you'll feel the results in just a few weeks. Your muscles aren't just strength. They're your independence, your ability to live actively, pain-free, and without outside help. And if nature has given us the opportunity to support them with simple means, why not take advantage of it? So let your home smell like good, rich broth more often. Let him remind you that taking care of yourself is not a chore, but a pleasure. And remember, it is not the amount of training that makes us strong, but how we nourish our body from the inside. Protein builds, but it is collagen that holds everything together, like a strong foundation for our health. Take care, friends. Eat wisely, move with joy, and let each new day be a step towards strength, health, and confidence in your body.